So really you ain't gonna hit me back, yeah. Now it's all just you got me on blast, damn. You're over it, I've been done. We're so toxic, can't get enough. Ooh, I'll go and say it like a mantra. You know what you want, do ya? Oh, hell no, I won't play the mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, Forex trading has never been hard. It's you who complicates it.
What did you say, nigga?
If you want to know the simplest way on how I do trade and be able to get such results even when using very small accounts like this, then I suggest that you stick with this video till the end. To get a clear picture of where this price came from, we will have to do a thing called top-down analysis, where we will have to start doing analysis from the higher time frame and progress towards the lower time frames. So in this case, we will start from the daily time frame. Since the phone screen is always small, let me zoom in a little bit so that we can see all the information that can be found in the charts. And guys and girls, this is a very important point to note. Most traders make a mistake of being too much zoomed in. To an extent, they miss out very important information within the charts, making that to be the start of making many wrong trading analysis that results in lots of losing trades. So having making that crystal clear, let me mark this, which for now I will just call it a zone, since as you can see the market did respect not only once but multiple times around this zone. It respected here, it respected again right here, and it did respect it again here. Guys and girls, before I forget about this one thing, if you have been trading for a while now but you are still not profitable in trading and you think you need A+ premium services from me, let it be signal services or mentoring services, then I suggest you contact me by clicking the link that can be found in the description below for more details on how you can join my premium services. Leaving that aside, notice how this candle through this week tried to break above this zone, but it failed as the candle closed below the zone, right? And this, ladies and gentlemen, it's another important point to note in your notebook. It is always good to make trading decisions only after the candlesticks have closed, because making decisions when the candle is not yet closed, you may be subjected to such stop outs like this. After taking notes in all of the above mentioned factors, the next question to ask yourself is this: is the trade within the trend? If your answer is yes, then here comes another questions. Are there any valid trend continuation signals or alerts that can make you enter into riding the trends? Guys and girls, before answering those questions, let's discuss these two things. First, we will discuss how is the trend moving. Secondly, we will discuss what factors make one to consider that the given trend has been broken. So this is how the downtrend market moves. Lower low, then comes lower high, then lastly again comes another lower low. Whenever you see that the market is moving in this direction, or let me say structure, then you put it in your head that now the market is on a downtrend, period. So did you notice how this drawing right here is the same as the one in our charts? Although I might say it's not picture perfect, but I'm 100% sure you can see the resemblance in these two pictures, yes? Now let us get to the second point, because smart traders at this point will be asking questions like, although the market is on a very bullish momentum and it can be seen that it even failed to retest to the previous broken level, which for this case it is this level. So how come you are still saying that the market is on a downtrend? Now that is a very smart question, I might say, and if you did ask yourself that question, my friend, then I might say you may be Sir Isaac Newton's relative. So what makes one to conclude that the downtrend is officially over? And I will answer that question as follows. The downtrend market is said to be over if this zone right here is broken, and the name for this zone is the lower high. So since the market failed to break this level by having this candlestick to close below the structure, gave me a very important conclusion that the bears are still strong in this market, and we are to be smart enough to look for sell entries, period. And also, it is at that point that I decided to make my calculations right, and those calculations were based on facts like: firstly, if I actually decided to take this trade, where will be my exit point if the market decides to prove me wrong? Because the market is always right and you have to prepare for the worst case scenario. Secondly, if the market decides to reward me with my accurate analysis, where will be my potential take profit targets? Answering that first question, I decided to place my stop loss that it is slightly above the recent weak rejections, as you can see here on the screen. For the case of take profits, I tend to take my share from the market whenever the price is at the supports or resistance, because it is at those levels the market has a potential of reversing. So at those levels, the market, it might do two things. First, it might actually reverse or just break through. No one knows that unless you're the so-called market makers. And since it is unknown, and that's why I always open many positions and not just one position with a big lot size, because many positions would allow me to take some partial profits while I let others run. So in the case of uncertainties like this, the market has approached a certain level that you do not know if it may hold or not. It is at those levels that I may decide to take some profits away from the markets and let others run to see how it will turn out. So even the market reaches those levels and decides to go back to break even, I will still be literally in profit. And by doing that, I'm protecting my mental health from unnecessary stresses like, oh, I was in deep bruise, I was in very much profits, but the market came back to break even and I have no profits at all. I've wasted lots of days waiting or holding this trade. Having making that clear, now I go to the lower time frame to look for entries. And as you can see on the lower time frame, which for this case is the 1 hour time frame, I can see how these doji candlesticks formed right here. And I'm 100% sure that whenever most of you see these candlesticks, you think that it is some kind of reversal. As some may be looking for buy entries around this level, which it is totally wrong. So in this case, these doji candlesticks were just needed to be considered as continuation candlesticks in relation to the bias from the higher time frame, because the higher time frame bias, it is always strong. After the formation of them, I entered the trade right away, because the doji candlesticks, they can also act as trend continuation, not only reversal candlesticks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in need of joining my Signal group and have a chance of getting these amazing entries on your accounts, or you are just in need of my premium 1-month one-to-one mentorship program, then I suggest you contact me through the link in the description below for more details. If you want more of my videos, please hit the like button, then smash that subscribe button without forgetting to turn the notification bell icon on so that you never miss any of my future uploads. Thank you so much for watching this video, and bye bye.